I just need to come in and check and see if the baby is okay. Welcome back. If you are new here, click the subscribe button. Also, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Kayla. Today I'm going to be doing my 6 and 7 week pregnancy update. Today I am 7 weeks and 3 days. I've tried filming this a couple days ago and it just did not work. I had a lot of technical issues and I was very emotional. This week has been really difficult. I have been in excruciating amounts of pain. I'm gonna get into that in just a second. I don't feel like talking about it completely because it was just, I don't want to remember this week. I do not want to go back into my memory and remember this week. I just want to like trash it completely. That's how bad this week has been. It's been kind of scary. It's been very intense. So anyway, I'm just gonna get into the whole update. So the last time I updated you guys, I was 5 weeks and 2 days, I believe. So from then to now has been about 2 weeks. So my fatigue continued until about last week, but I also haven't had Victoria this week, so that could also be contributing to me not being as tired. Up until then, I was taking a nap every single day around 2 p.m. Like I couldn't keep my eyes open, like my eyes would like shut by themselves. Like I physically could not keep my eyes open. So but yeah, I haven't had Victoria this week. She's coming back today from my mom's. So yeah. I also started taking an anti-anxiety med. I was having anxiety and anxiety attacks almost every single day. It was completely unbearable and I decided I needed to get on my anxiety meds. I've actually never been on meds for treating my anxiety, only my depression, but it's honestly the same. It's the same medication. So also, we're not going to address how horrible I look. I get it. Okay. My hips also hurt. I'm not exactly sure what that's talking about, so I just wrote down my hips hurt, so we're gonna go with it. My back also hurt. This is when I think the pain really started. So I think it was the day before Thanksgiving. And I started like getting shooting pains like up and down my back. And I was like, that's so weird. What in the world? And then Thanksgiving rolls around. That was the worst day of my life. Worst week of my life. So I also had a craving for Panda Express orange chicken, which I usually always get from Panda Express. I love Panda Express orange chicken. But it didn't live up to the hype. I actually haven't had it from the restaurant that we went to because since we moved, we haven't been to Panda Express. And so it was very disappointing, not satisfying at all. The next day I had a craving for McDonald's. McDonald's has always been my comfort food, especially since my parents divorced about 7 years ago. That's really when it became my comfort food. So I had a craving for McDonald's cheeseburger and fries, and let me tell you, that was like top notch. Constipation. During all of my pregnancies, I've had digestion issues, and now that I have my gallbladder out this pregnancy, the constipation started, and that was not fun. During my daughter's pregnancy, it was constipation. During my son's pregnancy, it was diarrhea. During this pregnancy, it's constipation again. So it's like one of two evils. So yeah, my next thing I actually want to show you guys. Not sure if you guys can see, but on my chest and my arms, I am getting freckles. This happened with my daughter's pregnancy as well. I was like terrified because I'm like, what in the hell? Why am I getting freckles? I went to my doctor appointment with my daughter and he was like, when the hormones interact with your body, sometimes it can make freckles visible that aren't visible when you're not pregnant. So yeah, I'm starting to get freckles. It's kind of weird. I'm literally like head to toe in freckles. Like even my legs have freckles now, which is not normal for me. So I'm getting freckles literally everywhere. It's the weirdest thing that happens to me during pregnancies. So at this point in time, I was eating everything in sight. Everything. Like, I was ravenous. Like, every hour I was eating, and I just could not get full. I was just eating everything. I wanted every food in the house. It was horrible. And then something took a turn. So I started having reflux, as well as the day of Thanksgiving. That morning, I woke up with morning sickness. I did not get to enjoy my Thanksgiving, not one bit. It was miserable. I have never been in my first trimester during Thanksgiving, and I don't recommend. 100% never get pregnant right before Thanksgiving. It is absolutely awful. So yeah, I didn't get to enjoy anything. I didn't really even get to eat anything that day. That was the start of when everything just went downhill for me. So yeah, my morning sickness hit full force that morning. It hasn't been too bad now. I think it was just the initial part of it. I had some Zofran that I have been taking, which if you follow Rachel and Brad, Rachel says that they're Zofriends. That's what her Instagram captions changed it to, which Zofriends, that is what they are. So, but yeah, I have been taking some Zofran for my nausea whenever it hits. I haven't been taking it like I did with Elliot though. With him, I could not take it. Yesterday, I didn't take it at all. So this pregnancy is just kind of really random as to when it hits, or if it's even gonna hit that day. So it's kind of on and off. At the beginning, I said that it was the worst sickness I have ever had, because it was, but it has actually gotten better over the past week, and I don't know if that has also contributed to my stomach issues. So now moving on to that, starting on Thanksgiving, I started having stomach issues. If you guys don't know, I have my gallbladder out. I got it out after I had my son, and so I'm having gallbladder pain. It's right here, right where I have my gallbladder pain, and then in my back, right where I had my gallbladder pain. And I have been having a heating pad on my stomach all week for the past 10 or so days. So it's not fun. I've just been having a lot of pain. Just a few days ago was probably the worst of it, and then it got better after that, which is really weird. I actually stopped taking my my thyroid meds because I noticed that if I wasn't taking them, I wasn't having the pain. I still have not gone in to get my blood drawn. I actually have my ultrasound in 2 days, so I'm going to also get my blood drawn then as well. So yeah, it's just kind of a whole thing. Reflux and burping has just been a really big thing this past week. It is not fun. I am so sick of the reflux. With my daughter, I didn't have it at all. With my son, I didn't have it until the end of the second trimester or so. And now this time around is just kidding. I don't usually get reflux in my normal day-to-day life, not being pregnant. So reflux is definitely very annoying for me. Dry skin. I am noticing that I have to layer on my lotion. My hands, my legs, my every part of my body is just so dry right now, and it's even more escalated than it is during normal winter. So I know that that's why it's pregnancy related, is because it's just it's insane. So my sense of smell. Brayden actually called me out on this. I was opening the fridge one day and I was like, oh my God, something stinks. And he was like, I don't smell anything. I don't know if it's just leftover ick in the fridge and if I just need to clean it out, or what it is, or if it's bad food that we can't find. I don't know. But yeah. Also, last night, my husband made some noodles and made me want to vomit. I was laying in bed and I was actually falling asleep, and he walks into the bedroom to come back to bed, and I'm like, what did you make? He's like, noodles. And I said, oh my God, that shit stinks so bad. I had to put some lotion on my hands and like smell it to fall asleep. So that was not fun. I have eaten noodles since being pregnant, and it was actually like one of my cravings, and now not good. I also had a craving for Domino's chicken, just like the little chicken, the boneless chicken. Oh my God, that was so good. So good. Also, my digestion has been pretty off this pregnancy. With the chicken, it took me about 4 hours to digest it. I just felt really full, like it wasn't digesting for 4 hours. It was crazy. And then that night I had a cheeseburger that my husband brought me home, and oh my gosh, not good, not good. It just like sat in my stomach. If you've ever had those that just like sit and it's like, oh my God, just digest already. So yeah, I've been having very slow digestion this pregnancy. So now into my gallbladder pain. Obviously I don't have a gallbladder, so I can't have technically gallbladder pain, but it is in the vicinity of where I used to have my gallbladder pain. So I called up my doctor's office and I said, hey, my ultrasound isn't until the 13th. Is there any way that I can come in? Because the night before I was having excruciating pain. I was in tears multiple times that day. Like I couldn't move. I cleaned my bathroom, and just cleaning my bathroom caused me so much pain, and it was like in my upper stomach. Like it didn't feel like it was like my spine pain, like, you know, just back pain. It felt like internal pain. And so I'm like, I just need to come in and check and see if the baby is okay and if I'm okay. And so I have my ultrasound now in 2 days. It was moved up a week. I would have had it on Friday, but they didn't have any times that we were available because obviously the kids can't come into the doctor's office. I have to have a babysitter for my kids, as well as I want my husband to come with me to the ultrasound. He is coming with me to the ultrasound on Monday. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. I know a lot of people don't get that during this whole craziness of 2020 and 2021. They don't get the whole having your husband there, and we probably won't for every other appointment, but the first appointment and probably the anatomy scan and stuff like that, he will be able to come and stuff. But yeah, it just kind of sucks because I never expected to have an actual pandemic baby, and now here we are. So that's where we're at. So yeah, Braden will be allowed in the room and everything, which is amazing. Like I was terrified that he wouldn't be there. So yeah. So yeah, because of my stomach pain and my back pain, they are letting me come in early just to check me out and do an ultrasound and stuff like that. Because obviously we don't know if the baby's in my uterus right now. Like it's kind of scary to not know that. So especially with the pain that I've had. So yeah. Also this past week, I had no appetite whatsoever. Everything made me either I was nauseous and just didn't want to eat. Like everything just made me want to vomit. Or I just like had no appetite for no reason. So very, very, very frustrating. I feel like I'm starting to get back into wanting to eat now. So that's nice. But yeah, there was a long time where like I didn't want anything. I had lost 2 to 3 pounds. I was down in the 170s. So yeah, kind of weird. I have actually never lost weight in my first trimester with either of my kids. So this is the first that I've actually lost weight from being so sick. Like the pain, the nausea, not eating, like it was miserable. I never want to go through that again. My full bladder is now causing cramps. This morning, I was like, oh, I have to pee so bad. Also onto that, I have been craving water. So I've been drinking a shit ton of water, especially before bed, which is obviously not good. But yeah, my full bladder is now causing cramps. This morning I woke up and I went to the bathroom, and immediately after I emptied my bladder, I started having like full on cramps, which I haven't really had this pregnancy, which is definitely different than both of my other pregnancies. Also this morning I was having light spotting. Nothing to like worry about. I was having some light spotting. Obviously spotting can be normal during pregnancy. With my son, I had a very scary thing that happened. I do have a cervical prolapse. Also update on that. Not an update, so it's still there. It's very, very loud and proud, and it makes itself known. So just gonna keep an eye on that. Try not to do anything strenuous and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, I am very, very hungry right when I wake up, and that's sucks. I was doing intermittent fasting right before I got pregnant. And then obviously I stopped doing that right when I got pregnant, because obviously that's not necessarily good for the baby. And plus I was having nausea, and I was like, I just need to eat like immediately once I wake up to stop the nausea. So yeah, right when I wake up, I get like really, really hungry. So that's fun. Also, my eczema patches are coming back. I had eczema when I was a teenager. They didn't clear up until I was about 21. So just a few years ago, they cleared up, and now I have like patches all over my arm, and I believe I have one on my leg, one on my belly. So I just have like eczema patches everywhere. So yeah, that's that. Now on to my app this week. So this is what baby looks like. So crazy. I can't believe that baby is that big. And that is how big they actually are. So hands and feet, tiny paddle-like structures are beginning to form, which will eventually become hands and feet. Eye development, eyelids are almost complete. The iris is beginning to form, which will determine the baby's eye color. I'm really curious if this baby is going to have blue or green eyes. I have actually green eyes. Brayden has blue eyes. Both of our kids have blue eyes. I really want this baby to have some green eyes. Not gonna lie, like that'd be cool if like my kid can actually have my eyes for once. Teeth buds are beginning to develop under the gums, and the breathing tube which connects the lungs is forming. So yeah, that is all onto that week. So crazy. So yeah, I am 7 weeks and 3 days today. I have my appointment at 7 weeks, 5 days. So in 2 days, I am very nervous for it. I don't feel like something is wrong necessarily, as I just want like everything to be okay. So that is what is going on. And obviously in my next appointment, or my next video, I will tell you guys all about the ultrasound, and you guys will see that video probably next will be my ultrasound. So subscribe and watch out for that video. So I'm going to back up and show you guys my belly. Okay, so this is my almost 8-week belly. My 7 weeks, 3 days belly with the jacket on. And with the jacket up, yes, I am wearing pajamas. So yeah, that is my belly this week. So crazy. I'm loving it. But yeah, that is from the side, from the front, from the other side. So crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a huge thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.